Motherfucking deal, YouTube. This your boy Dante Sports Talk. Please comment, like, and subscribe on this video. Thank you guys for all who support the channel. I thank you guys for supporting the live stream yesterday. I asked that all that will support the live stream tonight when the Rockets go against the New Orleans Pelicans. Support it at 7 o'clock tonight. The Rockets will be trying to go for their fourth straight win tonight against the New Orleans Pelicans. I thank y'all guys for who all tuned into the Phoenix Suns versus the Brooklyn Nets live stream. It was an ass whooping. The Phoenix Suns whooped the holy hell out of the Brooklyn Nets last night. So I thank y'all guys for tuning into the live stream. Y'all already know the Texans go back to work this weekend. They will be playing the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore Ravens looking good against Cincinnati, but then again, who don't look good against Cincinnati. So I say, let's get right into this video. Comment, like, and subscribe. Shout out to my boy Billy Bucket. Shout out to my boy Drew. Shout out to Miss Natural. Shout out to Tia. Shout out to Miss Lanini. Shout out to Noti Game, my boy Big Snag. Shout out to my boy Andrew, my boy Wilson. Shout out to my boy Billy Buckets again. Shout out to Miss Queen. Shout out to everybody, man, that support my channel, and I really appreciate that so much. Shout out to Jerron the King, and let's get right into this video. Houston Rockets defeat the Chicago Bulls 117-94. That was on a Saturday night at 7 o'clock. The Rockets defeat the Chicago Bulls and blowout 117-94. The game started off. Rockets started slow as usual. They started down below the Chicago Bulls level as they do other teams. They started turning the ball over. The Rockets, I think, had about 16 turnovers in the first half. Above that, they had about almost 16 turnovers in the first half. So Rockets came out. They came out playing terrible on defense. Zach LaVine was giving whatever the hell he want to the basket. Chandler Hutchinson, the second-year player out of Boise State, was a pretty good shooter, pretty good slasher to the basket. He was getting dunks. Lauri Markkanen was driving to the basket. I mean, everything went wrong in that first quarter by the Houston Rockets. The turnovers. The only thing that kept that game from getting blown out more was the turnovers. The Rockets was turning the ball over at the beginning of the game, and that's what kept the game close in the first half. In the first half, that I thought, because the Rockets went into halftime with a 1-point lead, 50-51. Rockets got beat in the fourth quarter, in the first quarter, 20-27. They won the second quarter, 30-22. The Rockets started playing better on defense. Daniel House was very, very good on defense. He was very active in the passing lanes. Daniel House really stepped up. PJ Tucker hits a big three to put the lead within 11 points when the Rockets was going on a big old lead, big old run. James Harden, time and time again, hit step backs. James Harden was phenomenal. He absolutely went crazy. Saturday night against Chicago Bulls. Step back after step back, going to the rim, no matter who got on him. You saw Russell Westbrook come together in that fourth quarter. Russell Westbrook, this is the sign of this backcourt. You can see, like I say, when James Harden hitting those step backs and making shots, this make this Rockets team so much more dangerous, because, like I say, James Harden can draw fouls. He can get to the bucket anytime he wants. Just think, if James Harden hits that step back consistently, it will be tough. It will be tough, really. Then you got Russell Westbrook going downhill, getting the rebound on a fast break, just going one-on-one. Who wants to get in front of that? Nobody. You got Clint Capella, Russell Westbrook going to the bag. You got pick and roll with either one, Russell Westbrook or James Harden and Clint Capella. You got either one, man. Like I say, the Rockets stepped up on defense. You even got Clemens. Come soon. They haven't played in the game all game. Comes off the bench, hitting a three. You got Austin Rivers hitting some big threes. So you starting to see this Rockets team come together, like I said. But like I say, Rockets got to clean up the turnovers. They got to clean up the turnovers. They got to start getting back on defense. They got to start, when they turn the ball over, they got to start busting their ass and get back on defense. I'm seeing that way too much. That will leave a fast break open for a three. Or, like I say, they'll start trying to draw a foul and complain about it. You can't try to draw a foul. You got to play through every play, no matter if you get fouled, because sometimes the referees ain't gonna always call it. But the Rockets played an impressive game on defense. The second half, the Rockets just went totally nuts in that second half. James Harden went crazy in the third quarter. A 36-18 third quarter. That's what won the Rockets the game. They end up getting up by like 25 in this game. James Harden went ballistic with Maradi, a step back 3-pointers. Russell Westbrook, you start seeing him. He hits a mid-range shot, and all of a sudden, Daniel House opened up the third quarter with 2 straight steals. It was an alley-oop that the Bulls was trying to throw. You can see all of a sudden you can see Daniel House go up there and deflect and catches the alley-oop. And then the first play out of the half, Daniel House plays the passing lane very, very good. Plays the passing lane. He gets a steal, and that opened it up for the Houston Rockets for the blowout in that second half. The Rockets competed a lot better on defense. The Rockets made the Bulls work on offense. The Rockets did a phenomenal job in that second half. In the fourth quarter, they won 31-27. Ended up total of the game 117-94. Rockets did an excellent job. Like I said, when the Rockets are on their game, when they're making shots, the Rockets play much better on defense. On the defensive side of the basketball, like I said. So I'll say the Rockets. This was a great win for the Rockets. The Rockets was 3-3 after that damn loss after that damn loss by Miami. They were 3-3. And the Rockets get, like I say, 3 straight wins at a good time. And at a good time, and they beat Memphis. They beat the Memphis Grizzlies. They beat another bad team. They beat another bad team, but like I say, you're gonna get those breaks. You're gonna get those breaks, and the Rockets desperately need it. So the Rockets beat the Chicago Bulls, another team that's not going anywhere. And like I say, the Rockets. This is a glimpse of what this team can do when they're on their game, when they're playing defense, when they can get a rebound and get out and run. You can see that explosiveness out of Russell Westbrook and stuff like that. When James Harden hits that step back, you can definitely see a glimpse of this team what they can do. Pick and roll, nice pass by James Harden between the damn legs, go straight to Clint Capella. Clint Capella dunks it home. Then you can see James Harden had nowhere to go. Clint Capella all of a sudden just comes off the baseline. James Harden just throws him an alley-oop. I mean, Russell Westbrook started the fourth quarter. Russell Westbrook throws up an acrobatic layup and it goes in. Russell Westbrook just went crazy with a variety of layups, get into the paint anytime he wanted to in the fourth quarter. I mean, like I say, the Rockets can compete with anybody in the NBA. It's just the only problem. The Rockets inconsistent on making these open shots when they have them. And if the Rockets can do that, they can beat anybody on any given day. Don't care who it is. But I'll say great win by the Houston Rockets against the Chicago Bulls. Any win is great. It might not be a great team or a good team, but any win is great, like I said. But hey, the Rockets play the New Orleans Pelicans tonight at 7 o'clock, so make sure y'all tune into that live stream. It should be fun. Really appreciate you guys. Let's get right into the team stats. Let's get right into the game stats, and then we're going to get into the team score, box score, and we're going to get up out of here. Shout out to everybody. 117 points by the Houston Rockets, 55 rebounds, 18 assists. Not too much ball movement by the Houston Rockets. 12 steals, 7 blocks, 22 turnovers. The Rockets had 16 in the first half. The Rockets got to clean the turnovers up. They got to stop these unorthodox passes. They got to stop these Rockets lazy pass awfully a lot, and I see a lot of that by James Harden. 47% from the field. The Rockets shot very, very good. 71% from the free throw line. Shot bad for the last 2 games. The Rockets shot 43% from 3. The Rockets starting to get hot from 3. Rockets are knocking down their threes. They're very tough. The Rockets can beat anybody. Chicago, 94 points. They were shut down in the second half, basically. They were shut down in the second half. 46 rebounds, 21 assists. Not good because they wasn't making any shots. But that's due to that the Rockets was playing excellent clamp up defense in the second half. That's what that would do. 5 blocks. They had 14 steals. They had 15 turnovers. They shot 37% from the field. That's not good. They were terrible from the field, but the Rockets were forcing bad shots too and blocking everything at the rim too. As Clint Capella was a great rim protector that night. 37%. That's not going to cut it. 88% from the free throw line. They were good. 12% from 3. That's not good. Chicago Bulls. Box score. Wendell Carter Jr., 13-16. I like that kid, dude. Second-year player out of Duke. I like that kid. That kid can play. 29 minutes. Thomas Satoransky, 10 points, 4 assists. 3 rebounds. Chandler Hutchinson, 13 and 4. I like Chandler Hutchinson. Chandler Hutchinson's a pretty good. Lowry Marketing didn't do nothing the whole game. 13 points. 0 for 5 from 3. Zach LaVine, shutdown, 11 points. 11 points from Zach LaVine. 5 out of 17 from the field. 1 for 7 from 3. Chris Dunn, 7 points. Thad Young, 2 points. Thad Young only had 13 points. But the Rockets, like a Kobe White, struggled, 10 points, 4 for 16. Clint Capella, 16 and 20. That's the game I want out of Clint Capella. That's the game everybody used to seeing Clint Capella have. 16 and 20, very good game by Capella. James Harden, 42, 9 assists and 10 rebounds. PJ Tucker, 4 points, 5 rebounds, some tough defense. Daniel House had 11 points. Eric Gordon had 9 points, including 2 big long-ass threes that Eric Gordon hit. Chris Clement comes off the bench, hit a 3. Austin Rivers has 6 points. He's 2 for 3 from the field, from 3. Russell Westbrook, 26, 7, and 2 rebounds. Russell Westbrook turned it on in the fourth quarter. He had a layup fest. That's the end of the video, guys. Comment, like, and subscribe on this video. Houston Rockets beat the Chicago Bulls 117-94. Tune in tonight as the Houston Rockets play the New Orleans Pelicans. The live stream will be available. All you Rockets fans and every other New Orleans fans, if you love the game of basketball, especially if you're a Rockets fan, tune in to Tenders tonight. We're going to have a fun live stream on this holiday day today. Comment, like, and subscribe on this video, guys. 1.6K on the way. Thank you, guys. I am out. Peace. Go Rockets.